Starbucks. You know how to get the nitro cold brew. Gentlemen, how we doing? We're live. Good to see you guys. Pablo and the Power. We're drinking coffee. Power doesn't drink coffee. Red flag, Pablo? Red flag?
Red flag, bro.
Pablo, are you drinking coffee?
I have some green.
Look at.
I have some green tea mixed.
And I sponsor Maverick. Just so you guys know.
Okay, I have some green tea mixed with honey, right, and lime, and with a little bit of almond milk. There you go.
Don't let me hate on you. I'm actually jealous that I don't do that because I know coffee's fucking addicting, and I wish I could get through my day with a little bit of green tea because it's healthy for you. It's better for you. But at the same time, man, I love a Starbucks nitro cold brew. It might be the best in America.
It's your trouble, bro.
Man. Look, Jake. You can do push-ups every day. You can drink tea every day. You can eat a salad every day. And guess what? You're still going to die.
Well, look.
Just say you're going to die anyways. You might as well live life.
Look. At least I can choose the way I want to die. At least I can choose some of it. You know?
You can choose some of it, but we saw yesterday. I mean, Takeoff, he was killed right at 28. It's like, it's just, life is so fragile, man. Like all of us, we're all pretty young. We're all in our prime.
At the wrong time, man.
Yeah, but that's just life, though. You know, but his death was somewhat preventable, right? Like shooting a gun is very preventable. Like driving off a cliff or getting in a car accident or something.
Why was he there, right? That's the question, right? I mean, you know, being such a popular figure as he is, why were you there, right? I mean, hey, man, you can shoot dice in your freaking mansion, you know? So
yeah, no, it's true, but it just shows that, you know, life is so fragile. But welcome everybody to the show, guys. We have a very, very good show. This show right here, guys, is essentially Jake asking questions to Power and Pablo because we are seeing so much on the internet, and I have a boatload of questions. I think we took about like a month or a month and a half, maybe 2-month break from Voltoshi doing his cryptic tweets. They started back November 1st. Yes, they did.
They're back.
So we're talking about those guys. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Power. Do it for Pablo for waking up this early and getting on a stream. Smash the like button for Pablo getting up before 9 a.m.
Yeah, I was actually up super early, man. My little toddler was sick all night, so I didn't really sleep, you know? So I was like, I might as well get up and go make some breakfast. So I even had breakfast, worked out, took a shower, and drink coffee. That's just not me, but here we are.
Dad life is tough. Shout out to Ian Randall. He said, let's go Crypto King news and updates to start today. Love your lives, Jake. We appreciate you. And shout out to Ian Randall. Guys, Ian Randall, I worked out with him at 6 a.m. He did 3 HIIT workout classes this morning, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and 8 a.m. Like, how fucking insane is that?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I did one. But let's get into the news here. So Volt Inu, pulling up the chart here, actually pumping Volt Inu back above a $50 million market cap today.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Like all of a sudden,
you know what's going on.
We were live yesterday and it started pumping. I have no clue.
We're going to talk about it. I mean, look, we've been seeing the tweets here and the market actually not even moving up, right? Volt Inu has technically moved with the market. The market, you know, in the red today, kind of, right? It's sitting at around a $1 trillion market cap. Not green. Volt in the green, while most other altcoins are also down quite a bit. But you can see here, Volt in the 7710 range and pumping. So I tweeted this out earlier this morning. And this was actually after watching your stream last night. I said something big is coming for the Volt Army. I can feel it. I can see it. I can sense it. And you guys can probably agree that something big. Yes. Or actually, when I was listening to you guys talk, multiple big things are coming for the Volt Army.
Yes.
Yeah. Multiple. November's going to be full of surprises, man. It really is. Like, I can tell you guys right now that the next 90 days are going to be insane for Volt. The next 90 days.
The next 90 days are going to be insane for Volt. So let's just get into it, Pablo. This was the first thing that really sparked my attention. You don't schedule live streams out of hype, right? When you schedule live streams, they usually come true. So you scheduled a live stream, Pablo, and this is what it says. Volt Inu, and look, you did it for November 4th. So I think you scheduled this a couple days ago. You said, Volt Inu, will Voltoshi speak again? Pablo, don't sip the coffee. Pablo, sips the coffee, Pablo. Pablo, what's going on here?
Look at the hat.
Look
at the hat. Look at the hat. That's Voltoshi right there. Look at the hat. No, look at the Voltoshi hat.
Isn't that your hat?
Here's my hat. I let him borrow it.
Pablo, is Voltoshi? What the hell is up with this tweet? You're doing cryptic messages now too.
Yeah, man. Look,
talk to me.
Voltoshi's ready to send it, sir. He's ready to send it. Something may or may not happen on this live stream. I think something will, but I can't tell you what it is.
I feel like it's going to be something with VoltiChange. Power, talk to me. I know you know something that's going on. What's going on? Why is Pablo scheduling this? Why is he scheduling? Is he going to speak again? We saw the first message. Is he going to speak again?
Well, I mean, Voltoshi basically told everyone that message one was message one. So
exactly.
So it's kind of like self-explanatory that there's going to be a message two and other message in the foreseeable future. Now, Pablo, I don't know what Pablo's doing here.
Pablo.
It's all about just, natural born.
This is just the usual Pablo here, man.
This is fucking insane. But this right here, it tells me that Voltoshi's going to speak again. And if that was it, that would be one thing. But I've been following, I have my tweet notifications on for Volt Inu, so I've been following their tweets. And let's just go to this tweet here. 𝗪𝗧𝗏, who's a big influencer in the crypto space, said, I'm just chill on the sidelines, waiting patiently for that next project that we can shill to the hundreds of millions and billions of market cap. Well, Volt already hit hundreds of millions, maybe billions, 𝗪𝗧𝗏. Maybe we need to get 𝗪𝗧𝗏 on board. If you come across that one special project, DM it to me and I'll ape hard and shill it even harder. Holy shit, it's got 208 likes. And Volt Inu, though, that's not it. This is what Volt Inu says. They comment to 𝗪𝗪𝗏, chill in October, Volt in November. VoltiChange starting to burn every single crypto. Some major tier ones, 100 exchanges, WS getting volted, which we're going to talk about in a second. Me and Bleez were speculating on what WS, what big event or what WS could mean. Keep in mind, guys, that WS, the World Series, is going on right now. Let's talk about that in a second.
Oh, damn, Jake, be quiet. Be quiet, Jake.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame Bleez Crypto. He's the one that put it in. He's the one that gave it to me. Volt supply about to get exponentially decreased. This is the most important line here for everybody in the audience. All in the last 2 months of the year. The question is, how can it not volt? So like we said, guys, multiple times in the show, Voltoshi doesn't do anything just randomly. You know, whenever he makes tweets, there's usually some sort of substance behind it. So main things to talk about, VoltiChange, all in the last 2 months of the year. And now we see Volt Inu, Voltoshi going to speak again? Is he going to make an announcement that VoltiChange will go live in the last 2 months of the year? That's my speculation here.
Well, one thing that I want to say about VoltiChange, and I'll say it here on your show, Jake.
Let's hear it.
VoltiChange is going to have more than 1,000 tokens at launch.
No way.
Yeah, more. Much
no
more.
No way.
Yeah, it is.
More. Okay?
That's insane.
More. See? People, like, our target is always low, right? We always target low, and then we come and 100x that bitch. Yeah. That's what we do. Because we know the competition is going to try their hardest to make something similar. So, you know, we give them like a little piece of the nugget. Like, here you go, man. This is what we're doing. You want to go out and make something, go ahead, get a little bit of volume. But then when it's our turn, just know that things are going to get serious.
Wow. Yeah. 1,000+ crypto projects.
And that's what I said to you last night, Jay Gagan, when you came to invade Pablo's live stream. I told you, I said, November is the month to remember. November is going to be all about Volt. I'm just saying, I know you got a lot of projects that come in and out to show their projects.
Yeah.
November is not going to be the month. It's not going to be the month. I'm telling you.
This is the month where you just keep your projects to yourself. Do not DM me. Do not DM me about anything. About any Shinju, Ninu, none of that shit. Like nothing, man.
Monkey shit, Inu.
Monkey shit, Inu. I don't want to know about the next World Cup token. Like, I'm done with the World Cup token. No more Elon tweets, tokens.
Vitalik tweets, die when.
None of that shit. Right now, November is all for Volt because November's going to come in big. December's going to follow even bigger. And Power knows January is going to be much bigger than both of them put together.
Oh, yeah.
It is going to be big. And like we said, Volt commented on this photo to Faltron. You know what happened afterwards?
I think Voltron commented back.
Well, he made this tweet. He goes, damn, Volt Inu community strong as F. Maybe it's time to get volted. Like, dude, it's almost impossible to be someone in crypto and talk about projects and not get volted. Like, you really have to be stubborn to not talk about Volt Inu, you know?
I agree, man. Volt is just, it's just something unique about Volt, right? It's just not a crypto, but it's also very, very entertaining, right? Like Jake Gagan, he's trying his very, very best to keep up. Like, it's always something new. Every month is something new, right? Just this morning, we got 2 new listings.
No.
Yeah, right off the. Yeah, we did. We did.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know. So I mean, like, it's something new every day with Volt.
Oh, they just retweeted this as well. Something big is coming for the Volt Army. I tweeted this out, guys, 5 hours ago at 4 a.m. I was too excited.
Man, you're all volted as soon as you wake up, brother.
I woke up volting. I was like, I woke up, I had a dream about Volt. I was literally like, holy shit, this thing it's November 2nd. I had a dream about, I was literally laying in my bed and electricity, it was raining here in California. Electricity bolts were in my dream. And I just woke up thinking about Volt. And I was like, something big is coming. It hasn't rained in Southern California all year. I think this was the first rain of the year, and it's November, and there's electricity. There's not electricity. What am I thinking? Lightning. There's lightning all over. I wake up to lightning. Is that a sign, or is that a sign from Voltoshi? Is he?
That's a sign.
It's a sign. Sign that something big is coming.
All right. So look here. See, we have an AMA. I mean, like,
Garda.
I had no clue that we have an AMA Friday.
When? Oh, Friday. Wow.
I mean, so many.
Yeah, there's news. Do you guys know what Voltoshi did in a past life? I guarantee he was a chief marketing officer. Yes. I think he was a chief. He has to be. Like, the marketing here is insane.
I believe he was.
We found a gem, guys. We found a gem, and there's no doubt about that. Like, we found a gem. We got lucky. It's still very early for Volt, but I'm just saying, like, this project right here is exactly what needs to be done in the DeFi space, like, to be successful. Now, you could do similar stuff, right? Yeah. You can, but it's like what Volt has done. First off, they have a great logo. The emoji is important. Second off, the slogan, volting, voltish, voltabolic, like Volt is just it's fun to say. It's catchy. Yeah, it's so catchy. Dev team is incredible. The use case is incredible. The community, the influencers, it's like it's just a match. It's a perfect storm. It's a perfect storm. And sitting here at 50 million market cap is very, very early.
You know what's funny, Jake? People always tell me, I wish I got in when you got in. And this morning I bought 30K.
What?
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because look, people don't realize where you're at today. Oh God, I feel so much better buying Volt today than I did the first time I bought it. The first time I bought it, I just got done with like 100 rug pulls. You know what I mean? I bought like a little chicken person, and I was scared. So I like bought a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're scared. At new tokens, you're scared. Now I have no fear with Volt.
No, me neither.
I sold 30K of my CRO and bought Volt.
Wow.
I swapped CRO for Volt.
He did.
Well, it's actually though, like, realistically, like that's actually a good purchase in my personal opinion, because it's like CRO might do what, a 10, 15x, during the next cycle. Like, Volt has the ability to like 100x, 1000x, wherever you see this thing going. So it's like, for your risk reward, and for me too. I never. And real quick, let me just read the donation here from Devin Wright. He said, Volt will start the next bull run, and if you're stubborn, you'll miss the ship. Also, Cord will get a piece of that pie. Thank you, Devin Wright, for the donation. I agree. But for me personally, in the I think Power coined this term too, like the mini blue chips. It's a safer bet. Now, it could go down to 20 million. It could go down, right? Obviously, it'll never go to zero, in my personal opinion. It's been proved, because the army will hold. It might not even go that far below 50.
I want to say something to you, Jake.
Yeah, go ahead.
The 20 million levels are over.
I think so too.
This is the month where it's going to be. You probably would never, ever, ever see 30 million again.
You might not even see Volt under 100 million.
Yeah. This is the month.
You know what I mean? Because you look at the charts, and the lowest point we hit was 39 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
39 million was the lowest point after the migration. So if 36 million. Look at that, 36.
Yeah, 36
So,
million.
I don't know what is that. I don't even know. But what I'm saying is that right there was the lowest point you're ever gonna see, and you haven't seen that ever since. Look how many days have passed by since that floor. You know what I mean?
Wow.
3 months, probably 3-4 months since that floor. You're never gonna see that again. Now, with the stuff that's coming out in November, it's you're never gonna see anything under 100 million. Okay. The stuff that's coming in December, you're not gonna see Volt under 500 million. The stuff that's coming in January, you're not gonna see Volt under 1 billion. You know what I mean? So don't look at Volt as a high market cap, because you will get wrecked. You want to make some real money, this is the project for you.
Yeah, and you can just see. And when I said 30 million, I think I was just speaking quickly. I don't think we've been at the 30 million, right? It's like Volt's been fluctuating, I think maybe in that above 35 million to 60 million range since May.
Yep.
That's correct.
Since May. Like, dude, this thing right here, this thing looks very comparable to the Shiba Inu charts back in the day. Like that first big run up. People see this first big run up. I saw it with 𝗖𝗧𝗧 too. 𝗖𝗧𝗧 had this first big run up. And I think the run up for 𝗖𝗧𝗧 was like a 2 million market cap.
Coming out party, my opinion. The first big run up was a coming out party. Hey,
it was getting on people's radar, you know. It's like, and it was insane. It was just because it was the first good migration that happened in the crypto space in a long time.
Yeah,
like it was so smooth. Because I'll be honest, I'm transparent. Like when Volt first made the announcement they were migrating, I was like, fuck. I looked at Ian Heinz, was like, damn, dude, because I've had so many bad experiences, you know.
Yeah.
And he had too. He like literally there was a couple tokens that migrated that just like ran off with his tokens. But I remember doing it in the car on the way to the UFC fight. It took 15 minutes. We were talking about it. Everybody was excited, and this thing just everybody was like, wow. It was during a bear market, and this thing just absolutely pumped during the migration. Let's pull up the Shiba Inu chart here.
What exactly create the confidence? Like, you know, because you just held. I mean, you just migrated your tokens. You know, you could have just sold and just.
Man, look at that! Look at that chart, bro. Look at that chart, bro.
I mean, dude, like let's be completely honest. And what if we're even saying it's this one? Right? What if we're even saying? But let's be completely honest. Like you and everybody, this is just me speaking, right? This is just from my looks at the chart. Like, look at this. Let's just compare it to this first big one, because there's a longer period where a lot of holders come in. The price remains constant.
I think that was the Gate.io listing.
Let's compare it. Ready? Watch this. Ready?
Yeah.
Does anybody see any similarities to what could potentially happen right around this time? Does anybody see?
Yeah.
Very comparable.
Now, let me tell you a little something about Volt, man. You know, when Shiba had that massive second run, I mean, what did it have to offer to the world, right? Shiba Swap. That was it. That was it. That was the only thing that Shiba had to offer to the world when it pumped crazy to like 50 billion. That's it, right? It didn't really have anything. Even their NFT collection didn't come to like later down the road. You know what I mean? Like, you look at all the stuff that Volt is delivering versus what Shiba delivered back then. Yeah, there's no comparison. So when Volt pumps, of course there's going to be a retraction. There's always going to be a retraction, but it's not gonna have a massive retraction like Shiba did. You know what I mean? In my opinion, we might come down to 20-30% and then go at it again.
I agree. And it all depends on the timing of the market, right? Like where the market's at. But it's like, you look at tokens. I mean, even SHIB. Like SHIB did come down quite a bit, but it's still holding a $6 billion market cap. So if Volt executes the way that they should, of course, when the market corrects, you're gonna have a correction on the charts.
Yep.
But on the same notion, if they're executing, delivering, it's gonna keep above that 99% fall off like we saw for a lot of the meme coins that are just built on hype. That's a fact.
I mean, look at Doge, man. Doge went 100 and what, like 20% in the last week or something like that. Yeah. In the billions in the bear market. Like, come on. That tells you the power of a community right there.
Yeah, and Volt has the potential to have that type of community. Like, dude, like I said, Feltron, he just tweeted out, damn, this community is hella strong. Look, like Rodney, Crypto Journeys was fading Volt for a while. Now every morning I wake up and he's tweeting about Volt. He loves Volt. It's like, it's just that contagiousness, right? Like, people, especially during bearish times, want to be involved in good communities, whether it's investors, influencers, developers, right? Like they look at Volt and they say, this is a good community. This is a strong community. How can we get involved, right? And that's why before VoltiChange is even out, over 1,000 different tokens are getting listed on there. And I've had like 100 reach out to me, like, "Hey Jake, can you put us in touch with Voltoshi? We want to get listed on VoltiChange." Or like tokens will DM me and say, "Hey Jake," as a badge of honor. "Hey Jake, this is our new project. By the way, we're getting listed on VoltiChange." It's like it's a badge of honor in the DeFi space to get listed on VoltiChange.
It is.
Well, you know, we're VoltiChange gonna make it so anybody can get listed on VoltiChange. You know what I mean?
For free, right?
For free.
That's insane. Yeah, it's insane because you'll see other tokens in the DeFi space charging 60,000 for a listing.
Not Volt.
60,000 for a listing.
You know, we know because we paid a bunch of that money to many of those listings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's true. It's a true statement right there.
Well, Toshi said $1, nothing less. If this thing hits $1, every single person that owns Volt today that's watching this stream, even if you had like what, $30 in, would probably be a millionaire. If it kills one, this is the Shiba Inu chart. Sorry, Shiba Inu chart. Sorry.
Will you still be talking about Volt?
I might be on Pablo's island. I don't know.
Man,
you're on a private island somewhere, man.
We might do a live stream, Jake, like once a month. You know, maybe.
Like, hey guys, checking in, just drinking some Mai Tais here on the $60 million yacht.
Yep.
Still alive, guys. I'm still alive. You know,
when it hits that, I don't think Volt would even like. Does Ethereum really have big crypto influencers? Like everybody talks about it. Like, it's just everybody talks about it, right? Like, does Bitcoin have any big Bitcoin influencers? Like everybody talks about it. It's like it would just be talked about. It would just be talked about.
We'll be like Michael Saylor, bro. We'll be like, buy Volt or stay broke.
Literally,
Volt Maxis. Completely
Volt. Could you imagine that? Volt Maxis.
Oh,
Game bangers would be chatting about it. Let's see. Crypto Believer said Doge Pump is just based on Musk taking over Twitter as nothing compared to Volt. I agree. Stevie saying $1. Guys, spam the chats with $1 if you want to see a $1 vote.
Stevie kills me because he's a dude, right? And he always has that chick picture.
Yeah.
It kills me every time. I don't even know what he's doing, man.
Is that actually Stevie's picture or no?
I don't know, man. I know that Stevie is a dude, talks like a dude, but I don't know. He might look like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Shout out to Stevie. Thank you so much for the donation.
Says, I am an alien.
He said, I'm an alien. He's a volted alien. Volted. Everybody's saying $1. Everybody wants to see a $1. $1. So the first message, let's go ahead and play it for the people that haven't seen that first message. Say that again.
I say I'm okay with a penny.
Yeah, penny 10 cents. You know what? I'm not stopping until $10. We got to get $10. Everybody's saying $1. Shout out to Buck Dragon. Thank you so much for being a member of the Jake Gagan Show. Let's play this message because this is message number 1. Now we have message number 2 set to come out here potentially this week. That's what I'm saying. Believes going with the devil symbol saying 666. Let's check out this here and let's see with what we got.
Blips is always right.
Yeah, he is.
There's rarely been a bearish period during which I was so vaulted up. This period might end today with the bounce we just had. It might end in a month. At the end of the day, who cares? What I know for a fact is that considering what's being built, considering where a supposedly negative event led us back in April, considering how many holders we had at that time, considering the ton of exchanges and tools we added since then, I can be nothing but vaulted up on the weeks and months to come. I remember those people fearing a migration the day I announced it, because they never saw a successful one. I remember those people who sold their whole bag in the weeks before the migration because they were sure it's gonna be the end. But I also remember all the people who bought back in the last week before the migration and all the way up after the migration. I remember all the new holders who FOMO'd in when they saw the migration was a success. Today we have people who sold because the market is too quiet, because there was a lot of fear to handle in the space recently, because they couldn't wait any longer on something being tested out, stress tested, improved, audited, secured by the day. I can tell you I won't forget this period. But I won't forget the one around the corner either. I'll let you figure what's gonna happen when I announce the launch window of a tool involving the whole crypto space. I'll let you figure out the voltage that is gonna kick in when literally everyone wants to vault. I'll let you figure out what bigger entities waiting behind the gate will bring when the reversal and excitement they are looking for finally arrive. The future looks vaulted. By Voltoshi, not financial advice.
Man.
Fire.
Whoa, love it. Every time I hear it.
Man, did you see where he says following behind the gate?
Yep.
What is the gate?
The gate is gate.io. I missed that. I missed it in the previous one.
Following behind the gate. So what does that mean? What do you think that means?
Well, we got listed on gate.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes VoltiChange. Here comes VoltiChange. Here comes VoltiChange. I might have to be VoltiChange for Halloween. But dude, if he drops another one of these videos this week, I'm losing my mind. If he drops another one of these and talks about VoltiChange coming, I'm losing my mind, guys. I will.
Well, you might want to, book an appointment in the psychiatric place, brother.
It's coming. It's coming. And here's the thing too. That's such good marketing. Like that video right there, like it's such good marketing for Volt Inu to have that type of video, because it's like now we're waiting on more and just like the announcements he can make. It's a cool way for Voltoshi to talk with the community and still be doxxed. Not doxxed.
Now we know he's Australian.
I don't hear Australian. I sound like I hear you hear Australian?
Do you hear New Zealand?
That's what Pete the Jeet says. That's what
I hear Brazilian.
Brazilian, maybe.
You hear Brazilian. That's what you hear.
I hear Brazilian. He sees you when
hear,
you're cheating.
We hear like a Portuguese accent.
Portuguese, yeah, that's Brazilian. Yeah.
Well,
you know what it was? We didn't want to break Pete the Jeet's heart because he's from Australia. So he thought he was Australian, and we're like, look, man, we understand you came from like a bunch of rug pulls and got wrecked, and we just wanted to give him that. You know what I mean? We just wanted to give it
down under.
Oh, I do hear some South African too, guys. Put in the comments right now where you think Voltoshi, where you think Voltoshi is from. Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. So don't actually say where you think he's from. Let us know where you don't think he's from. Funny answers only. Guys, guess what I did this weekend? I actually went and saw Black Adam, the movie that you recommended last Wednesday. Fucking incredible.
Yes,
incredible movie.
I enjoyed it. Oh my God, it was so good.
Well, you know they made Black Adam in the image of Voltoshi, right?
How?
Well, he bows to no one.
Oh, yeah. Well, Voltoshi's a good guy, though. Voltoshi's a good guy. Now I get what you mean by saying, like, he's a bad guy, but also a good guy, but also a bad guy. Dude, that movie, I saw it in IMAX, like you recommended, bro, and it was just like, it was super lit. Yeah, I think he might be from South Philly. That's a good one. Idaho. He's from where the money is. Pennsylvania. Let's go vote. Let's go vote. I feel like that's France. Parlez-vous français, frère, vernis? Sedano. I was just in France not too long ago. Pablo's basement. That's a good guess, Pablo. Power's laughing about that.
Pablo. They're saying that you're Voltoshi.
He might be.
It might be.
Ghana, Somalia, Brooklyn, Canada. No, he wouldn't be from Canada because he doesn't like dictatorships like Justin Trudeau. Ooh, throwing shade at Justin Trudeau. Hopefully we don't get canceled on YouTube. Pandora's Box, Scranton, Pennsylvania. That's where our president, Sleepy Joe Biden's from. Scranton. He's a man from Scranton, from the O Block.
Back there. Hopefully.
What if Voltoshi is Chief Keef?
Wow. What if?
Voltoshi is from Mars. He just wants to bring us home. What if Voltoshi is Elon Musk? Remember that one time that they had the tweets that lined up? That was kind of pretty crazy.
Well, it is South African, so I mean, hey, good.
Hey.
Linda's powder room, Melbourne, Australia.
All right, okay.
I think it's from Portugal. This is actually my friend Sophia from Portugal. Hello, Sophia. Everybody say hi to Sophia.
What's up, Sophia?
Everybody in the chat, welcome Sophia in too. Say hi to Sophia. Watching from Portugal, where the crypto taxes is 0% capital gains taxes as of right now. The FIA record, we are the best community ever. Although in Portugal, I'm pretty sure they're going to be changing the crypto taxes. Like I've been following the news. It's 0% taxes on your crypto right now is insane. But obviously the government, you want to get some portion of that.
Place to be too. They're good.
What's that?
To be too. Switzerland.
Switzerland, huh?
Are there zero taxes in Swiss too?
Yes. That's one of my locations.
Really? Dude, I'm doing it wrong. I'm just here in America paying 35% to the federal and 14% to Gavin Newsom in the state. I'm getting absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, I have like 5 citizenships, so I'm good.
This guy's so this person said,
all you need, Jake, is just buy a property somewhere else in the world, man.
Yeah, residency.
That's all you need.
I think good. Puerto Rico. I think that's like the move because
tax free too.
Yeah, you have to spend 6 months out of the year there, but like, dude, 6 months in Puerto Rico is not that bad.
No,
not at all. Vacation.
Just go in the winter when it's cold here.
I mean, dude, it doesn't really get cold in California.
All right, so C. Wright says Russian.
You think he's Russian?
It could be well, I mean, I'm gonna say something.
I think he's Turkish, honestly.
Well, look, that
Turkish could work.
That's a huge possibility. But what I do know is that Voltoshi speaks 5 languages.
That's insane, dude.
Fluently.
That just means he's a genius.
Speaks 5 languages fluently.
He's a genius. Yeah. I speak 1.
Yeah, Russia is one of them.
He speaks Russian? That's like Russian. The hardest language to learn and understand.
Guy speaks Russian.
Hey, on a good note, Jake, you speak good English.
Thank you. I try, I try to master the art of speaking English because it's the only language I speak. Although
he actually speaks
Indian.
First of all, all right. So Voltoshi speaks Russian. Yeah. He speaks the Turkish language.
Yeah.
He also speaks French
and Spanish.
And
English.
And
English.
Speaks the Indonesian language. Because I saw him communicate with Ozzy.
Is Ozzy from Indonesia?
Well, Ozzy has Indian descent.
Indian.
Yeah.
Indonesian or Indian?
Indian descent.
Indian. What are they?
From India.
Yeah, what do they speak in India?
I don't know the language.
Well, again, right?
Indian? No.
Again, he was able to.
Voltoshi's on the chat, bro. Voltoshi's on the chat.
Okay, look here, man. He was able to
from the Chingery.
Oh crap!
Is that the real Voltoshi too?
That's Voltoshi.
It is. I had him verified on one of my live streams, and he messaged me separately. It's like, yeah, that's me.
All right, so I'm gonna mod him just so we
Hindu.
don't.
Yes, Hindu. That's right,
Hindu.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna Google Voltoshi's in the chat. Shout out to Voltoshi. We're gonna Google what the Chingari is because I have no idea.
Chingari, man.
I don't even know what it is.
You'll find out very quickly, man.
What is Chingari? Well, first off, when you first Google it, Voltoshi's from the Chingari. So it's
Punjab. He speaks Punjab.
It's a crypt. It's an app. It's an app.
Voltoshi's from do pictures.
Media.
Do images. Do images. Look at look at.
What is it?
Oh man, it's come on, man.
Oh, he's from the Fire?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's Chingari. It's just the inner oh man. I don't even know what to say. Look at the address.
India.
There you go.
Voltoshi's from India. Voltoshi's Indian.
No, look. We don't know if he's Indian because
he uses that terminology a lot because it's funny.
Yeah.
We're always saying, all right, here comes
though. You know, but he speaks the language fluently. But he also speaks other languages fluently. So I don't know. I mean,
what was the language in India again? You said
Punjab.
Punjab. That was the language. Punjab.
Yeah.
You just said a different one when you first said that. So Voltoshi's in the chat, guys. Everybody, welcome Voltoshi. Say thank you. David already doing it first, as we always. David's always a first mover here, guys. Everybody, spam the comments. Say thank you for Voltoshi and let him know that we're excited for this week, which we don't know what it's going to be. Although Pablo, I saw Pablo post this, and I was like, okay, we're getting some sort of an announcement here. Pablo doesn't just post stuff and schedule it. Pablo, you scheduled this 19 days in advance. Pablo, this was scheduled last September. Pablo scheduled this a year in advance, guys.
Yep.
This is coming here. This is coming. I'm excited to see it. People think he's Russian, guys, and everybody is spamming the comments for Voltoshi. Thanks, Voltoshi. Voltoshi is king. What's good, Voltoshi? Voltoshi is more than one guy. I saw their This Is Us video when Volt first launched. You saw a video. I don't know. I like to think that Voltoshi is just one guy because I like to think he's like Black Adam, like superhero. But it would make sense if he's more than one guy because it's like, look at all that they're doing. Like we talked about it last week. You know, it's like, like dude, just the amount of just running the Twitter page takes one person, then running the Telegram, then having all the meetings with the different partnerships, exchanges, then, you know, doing everything on the crypto side. It's like, it would make sense if it's more than one person. But for me personally, I just watch Black Adam. I like to think about superheroes, and I like to think that he's just one guy that does it all and is making stuff happen for the Volt Army.
I agree, man.
I just love his attitude, bro. I love Black Adam's attitude. Like, I'm not here to be a hero. I'm not here to be a villain. I'm just here. Leave me alone, you know? I love it. I love his attitude. Like, I'll kill you if I have to. I like that.
Absolutely. Can we settle this here? 𝗖𝗧𝗧 says, is the Volt icon a dog, a dragon, or both? For me, that's definitely a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog mix.
Does not look like a dragon at all.
That's a dog.
It's a wolf mixed with a husky.
Yeah, that's but the Volted Dragon Sailors Club is obviously dragons. Yeah, but this is nope. And Lighthouse, this is a pre-recorded AMA. This is not live. We are not live right now. This is pre-recorded. Just kidding. We are actually we're live here today, or else I wouldn't be able to pull up that that picture. That's exactly how I view him too, Jake. In my head, Voltoshi is one person. Yeah, I like to think of it like that, but it probably is a team. It has to be. There's no way. There's no way that one person could do all that. Let's just be honest.
Well, think about it like this, man. Whether there's one person or 20 people, it still has one guy making all the final decisions, right? Making all the moves.
He's the lead developer. So
lead developer. You have to have a team, though.
Exactly. So even though you have a team, you still have to be a good leader to run a team. You know what I mean?
You have to be a great leader to run a team.
Think about that, man. We spend a lot of time with Voltoshi. Sometimes we wonder, hey, Voltoshi, don't you got something to do? You know what I mean? Because we spend a lot of time in a private chat with Voltoshi, like hours every day. And he's like, oh, I'm working. I was like, you're working and talking to us. And he's like, yep.
He has people working for him. That's what that's why he's so free like that, man.
Well, you have to delegate, you know, it's like just put yourself in his shoes. Imagine, like, everybody in the chat too. Imagine running this token. I'm pretty sure you said he gets back to all Telegram messages too from everybody that DMs him, right? Like, that's 3 hours a day. And then just imagine putting, like, and they're not just tweeting out like random stuff. Like, all the tweets are pretty calculated, like all the tweets that go out. So, and then imagine, like I said, like, I'm sure the devs' calendars are so busy with, they've gotten on 56 exchanges. Like, I've seen, it takes about 3 or 4 or 5 meetings to just get listed on an exchange, right? You have the initial conversation, and then you talk about getting listed, and then you pay, and then you talk about when you're going live, and you have to add liquidity. It's like, these things take time. So it's like, yeah, it probably is a team, and obviously it's good people that he trusts. And, you know, Volt's been a pretty smooth sailing rocket ship going to the moon so far.
It's been pretty smooth, man. It has been a pretty smooth ride, man. Like, no negativity at all, man. Everything has been positive all the way up, man. I mean, like, it's very, very difficult to find such a clean project, man.
You want to know my opinion on why? Like, one of the main reasons, and correct me, and this is just my personal thoughts. You guys can give me your opinions too. But when you're talking about a token that launched in May, right, and not Volt Inu. Volt Inu launched in January of this year, right? We say January because it was like December 28th. But when you talk about a token that launched in May, everybody got in. And their communities were very, very positive. Everything was good. It went to an all-time high, but all of them are down 98%. It's hard to be positive there. Volt Inu, it launched from the depths of despair during a bear market. So it's no one's had that incredible just boom and straight down. Although we went up and came back down, but I think that's one of the reasons that it hasn't had a 99% drop like a lot of these other tokens, which is perfect. Honestly, now that I think about it, if you're in it for the short term, launching in May of last year was probably your best bet. But if you're in it for the long term and building a true community and making an actual play, launching in the bear market and doing it right, it's very hard to do it right. But launching during the bear market and doing it right is probably a great bet.
I agree.
Man, it's pretty wild to think about it. Like, everybody is losing on every token they hold. They're all down. Everybody's down. And you come to the Volt community and everybody's positive. Even though some of the people in the Volt army are holding the other tokens, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they come to Volt to feel that refugee, to feel that, you know, that safe haven, that like, okay, at least I'm here. Even though all my other projects are doing really bad, at least I'm at Volt. At least I'm at Volt. And a lot of people will come in the Telegram and say that. I'm so glad I'm still in Volt, you know, because that's probably because they just lost money somewhere else.
Yeah. Everybody's getting volted, but you said it right. It's like everybody, a lot of these other tokens, people are still holding for that hope that it goes back, right? Like they're holding so that they hope that it can go back so they can sell, right? There's so much sell pressure on other tokens. People in Volt are holding for the chance at financial freedom. There's no sell pressure in Volt. There's very little sell pressure in Volt. Very little right now.
That's the difference.
People are it's a good position to be in the Volt army. Voltoshi comment again. He said Voltoshi and the Volt army are one single person. That's the type of message you want from your leader right there. We're all one, right? There's no differences. There's no classes to this. It doesn't matter how much you own. It doesn't matter if you're the dev. It doesn't matter if you're an influencer. It doesn't matter if you're a UFC fighter. We're all one collective unit trying with one common goal, which is to get this project as high as it can go so that as many people can have financial freedom as possible. Yes. That's what this is.
That's it,
I love
Jake.
that goal.
Come on, Jake. 9 out of the 10 plays we tried, we got wrecked. Did we not?
Yeah, I did.
Riggedy wrecked.
I got wrecked. Very, very bad.
Power's still mad at me.
Lost $6,000 in 24 hours.
I was like, Jake, send me that one, Power. Jake, send me that
I got to send it too. So I got wrecked too. But that's why it's like it's fun. It's fun, but honestly, like I think Power said it best. It's like, look, there's these meme coins that we gamble in and all that stuff, but it's like, those are the gambles, and I feel like you know that they're gambles. But with Volt, I feel like there's some sort of safety that we feel.
Yeah, you feel good, man. I mean, how often do you check the chart before you go to sleep? Sometimes you forget about it,
man. I don't
check
Volt chart anymore. I don't
I only check it because it's pumping.
Yep. Yeah.
I only check it because it's back above. When it hits a 50. But dude, think about a 50. Dude, the tokens that we talk about like to each other secretly or whatever we ape in are like 30,000 market cap, 50,000 market cap. Like we're talking big leagues here. We're talking $50 million market cap, baby.
Yeah, you know how we always tell each other in the background, like, man, I hope this thing goes to like 1 million. I hope, God, I pray it goes to 1 million. And then
1 million.
They usually die at like 100K. You know what I mean, or less.
Facts, Pablo.
Yeah.
We got the legend here, Crypto Journey. He's Volted, guys. Welcome our guy, Crypto Journey, into the stream. He said, "Where's the matcha? No more matcha. No more mid-afternoon apps. We switched to coffee. We got some hair on that.
Do you drink your coffee like pitch black?
What up, bro?
Yeah, bro. We're not doing the sugar, Pablo.
Just pure coffee. Man.
Yeah, it's nitro cold brew. It will get you. It'll get you going. Last sip. That's the last sip. I love coffee, man. You know what?
Tell you what. One thing for sure is that I've been watching Rodney the last month or so, and a positive Rodney is very, very likable, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like he gets it going on his Twitter. He gets it going on his channel. Like everything about Rodney lately is pretty bullish, man. Everything.
Send him an invite if he wants to join us here. But I think he had a switch in his content. And honestly, I've talked to him about it. He was making, very I don't want to say negative, but he was making speculative content about 𝗖𝗧. A lot of that shit turned out to be true, right? Not all of it, but a lot of it did. So, a lot of people like myself in those days, hype. Rodney was the one that was calling it. A lot turned out to be true. So it's good to have those speculative videos that are, hey,
it's good to have that, man.
Yeah, you need that in the space.
Yeah, you do. I mean, because I think Rodney really, really protects a lot of investors. He
does his best, dude. Man. Yeah, he does his best, and that's all that matters. And I think
I appreciate him for that.
Yeah, I just sent him a link too. So if he wants to join us here on the Volted Wednesday morning streams, it's in his Twitter. I just slid into his Twitter DMs. It'd be great to have him on here. Everybody's saying Jake, Bree, Rodney. Guys, spam the comments. If you want to see Rodney on here, drop some electricity bolts in the comments. If you want to see the legend, Crypto Journey, recently Volted, drop some electricity bolts in the comments. And as Crypto Chick said, it's about to go down.
Check DM, sir. Check DM.
Check the DMs. People want to see him come on here, and we shall see. Because I want to get his opinion on this, because he's actually very volted up for the VoltiChange that's coming here, and the comments are going crazy with electricity bolts. So the people want to see it. If you have over 2 billion coins of Volt Inu, how long would it take you to be a millionaire? I don't even know what 2 billion coins is worth right now.
2 billion is about 1,400.
1,400. Yeah. I mean, it'll probably
700 a piece.
I'll just be honest, it's not financial advice. But if this is not even compared to Volt, right? But if it's like, if you have $1,400 and you need to get to 1 million, there's a lot of money that needs to go in between there, right? Whether it's USD, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So a long way.
It is a long way.
Not even about Volt. It's just a long way.
Truthful, Jake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about truth.
He's looking at a 50 billion market cap. That's it. 1,000x. That's what he needs. 1,000x.
Volt dropping 4 zeros. Remember when Volt had so many zeros and Voltoshi's like, nope, screw that. Done with that. We're getting rid of them. Because exchanges don't want to list you when you have like, dude, how many zeros did it have? It had like 19 zeros.
Yeah.
It had a lot, bro. It had a lot. Like I always got confused counting the zeros. You know what I mean? You had to always like literally draw a spreadsheet and draw commas and shit just to figure out how many zeros it had.
Abdallah, Ibrahim.
I had a hard time putting it in my profit calculator.
Yeah, like 0, 0, 0, 0. It just went on forever, man.
Yeah, it's hard to calculate, and I saw that a lot. That's why the migration was good, because I saw that a lot with other tokens. They're like, we can't get listed on these exchanges because they need us to have less zeros, because it's just, I think it was just too hard to kind of factor in the tokenomics and too hard. But honestly, Volt Inu kind of made a lot of these other tokens eat their words, because a lot of tokens were saying, hey, this exchange won't list us because we have a buy and sell tax. They want it to be 0%. Like Volt's got 13%. They're on 56 exchanges. So Volt exposed a lot of people in the crypto space.
You know what they missed of the whole scenario that all these people don't understand? Look, because of the tax, exchanges actually made more money, because when people want to transfer tokens out of exchanges, they get to keep the 13% for themselves.
Correct.
See what I'm saying? So like, come on. Like, you're an exchange. People come in and buy Volt from you, and they want to export it. Well, guess who they're paying the 13% to? The exchange. Why wouldn't the exchange want that? It's money. People don't understand, man. People don't get how exchanges work. They don't understand. They just talk
money. Yeah, they like money. Exchanges like money. That's the name of the game. And I think it's really important too to talk about right now, like the 13% tax for Volt. Every single person in the chat, and let's just ask them right now, put yes or no. Are you comfortable with the 13% tax on Volt Inu, buy and sell, because you believe that it is being used for marketing resources to get influencers, to get fighters, to get NBA basketball players, to get FIFA soccer players, to get on exchanges, to get marketing all over the world? Are you comfortable and okay with paying that tax up front and on the way out so that your token can then expand and reach the masses? For me personally, the answer is yes. For other tokens though, guys, I wouldn't be comfortable with it, right?
I agree.
Because Voltoshi, because he's shown how he's using it, it's very transparent. Yes. I'm okay with it. But if it was like another token that launched, like, hey, we're doing 13% in and out, and they're just launching, I'm like, I'm not paying that. But it's because they've proven. Yeah. And look at the comments. Like, there's not. Let's see. Can we find one person that says no? That's insane right there. That's literally insane, dude. That's seriously insane.
Yeah. Well, think about so many benefits that come with that. Like you said, marketing, right?
I love the 13% tax. Name another. No one else will say that about another tax, but they love it in Volt.
Dude, it keeps day traders to a minimum. You know what I mean? It keeps bots out of the project. There's no bots involved. 0 bots. No bots come in. You know what I mean? So think about it. You don't have to worry about people flipping Volt every day. No bots.
That's insane.
Awesome marketing. And then on top of that, you get reflection. So if you're looking for a long-term play, you're gonna get all that money back anyways.
I'll pay 15 if I had to. Yep. Dude, think about that. Like,
okay, so no, because it will be hard to get on big boys exchanges. Well, guess what, buddy? You're going to be surprised this month.
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard Ballin. Richard Ballin loves Hennock more than anybody else in the. No, I'm just kidding. Richard Ballin trolls Hennock. We love Hennock.
Hard to get on big boys exchange. But guess what?
I love that, man. Leave that there.
Leave that alone, because I love that.
Screenshot this. Hey, everybody smile. I'm going to screenshot this one. And then if an exchange happens, we're going to.
Right now, Jake. Screenshot it right now.
There you go. We're smiling.
Send it. I love that.
Surprise me, baby. Surprise me, baby. But that's something to note, though. It's like I've never seen a community, every single person, except Richards, which I think Richards was just saying that. But every single person said yes. Someone even said I'd be willing to pay more because of the marketing. Now, I want to go back to this. Where was the tweet? Did I already leave the tweet? All right, let's go back to it. So it was the tweet to Faltron because we didn't talk about this in full detail here.
We did it. Let's talk about it.
Let me go back. Where is the Faltron tweet?
Man, it goes. So much goes on.
I'm already deep. Volt Inu. Oh, here it is.
There it is.
So what the hell, Pablo? Putting you on the spot. 220 people in here. What does WS getting volted mean?
Actually, it's a symbol used in the welding industry. That's all I know.
Pablo. Pablo.
Let's just say it's a big deal. Big deal. Like you'll find out in November. How about that?
We are in November.
I know.
Pablo. The World Series. You know I'm a baseball guy. I play baseball in college. The World Series is going on right now, Pablo. Does this have anything to do with the World Series getting volted?
Well, let's just say it is American. Let's just start with that. You know what I mean? It's definitely something that you're all going to be very impressed with. And it's going to move the market big time.
Wow. Could be Wall Street too. Someone said that. Who just said that? Obi-Wan Kenobi said Wall Street.
That could be a possibility.
Ooh, it could be Jordan Belfort, Wall Street, Wolf of Wall Street getting volted.
It could be.
Fuck, I was so set. Me and Bleaves were so set on World Series. Now I'm like, all right, it could be like 3 different things.
Yeah. There's a few options.
Or else, it could be something that's over Wall Street. It could be that too.
An advertisement. It could be World Series of Poker. Nope, that's WSP. It could be Will Smith getting volted. That's how he makes his comeback after slapping Chris Rock. He gets volted.
Good
marketing. No, it could be a lot. My bet's going to be World Series. I don't know why, but it's just because Bleaves put it in my head first. He's like, we're going to get a billboard near the World Series. He put it in my head first, but now that I'm thinking about it, it could be a lot of things. WS. What's the chat thing? What's the chat thing, guys? A lot of people think it's Wall Street. Wall Street would probably even be more bullish than World Series, Well, Volt Inu advertising on the Jumbotron at World Series would be insane.
Everybody's saying Wall Street, but they're missing the point.
Like, what is Wall Street anyways? Like
Wall Street Times Square, says Obi-Wan Kenobi. Pablo said last night on live stream, biggest city in the country, about to get volted, New York. Wall Street Times Square? And he put the smirk face.
Ooh, look at this guy.
Ricky's here. What's up, Ricky?
That guy.
That guy's pretty well
yeah.
He's putting things together pretty well. Good job, man.
Obi-Wan? I don't know. I don't know why I still think that. Voltoshi said NASCAR bullish. What the hell is NASCAR going on? What's he doing that in there? NASCAR bullish.
Hey, we're NASCAR bullish, bro. We're NASCAR bullish.
What does that mean? NASCAR bullish? Because I think Richard's Crypto or someone was saying that in the chat the other day. NASCAR. If we get a Volt NASCAR, I'm gonna disappear for a while. I'm gonna be like, what the hell? We get a Volt NASCAR, dude, and it's driving around NASCAR. I'm gonna freak out.
Hey man, what number do you think is Voltoshi's favorite number?
Number 1. Let's bring in our guy, Crypto Journey.
Oh, joining us.
The answer to that is his favorite number is 69 for sure.
I was thinking that too, but I'm like, Voltoshi? I don't know if he liked that. NASCAR bullish. Rodney, Voltoshi, the actual Voltoshi dev, just commented NASCAR bullish. What are we doing with NASCAR?
If it's not Dale Earnhardt Jr., I mean, come on,
Didn't he die? No, his dad died. Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt's the OG.
Let's see.
Think how badass it would be to have a volted car going around in laps, bro.
As long as it beats the Clear Crypto's car, I'm in, baby. Let's go.
All right, so Game Banger says NASDAQ, the NASDAQ car.
Oh, look at that.
People are why do we have multiple people saying 3 is his favorite number? Is his favorite number 3?
He just likes to deliver things in 3s, I guess.
He does.
DCA voltage here. We just got a super chat from Richard Rose. Richard Rose said, with meme finances, you can use your meme tokens as collateral for ETH to buy Volt and be a part of the Volt army and still keep your meme coins. Shiba and Bone are about to be listed to use for collateral. More coins being added soon. Thank you so much, Richie Rose, aka Rick Ross, for the donation.
You guys know anything about meme finance?
I don't know anything about it. I don't know what that is.
But they did mention Volt. I think you guys said that in the live stream last night. We're gonna have tokens coming in, and they're gonna be mentioning Volt. And here you go. You have it today.
You know what's crazy? Those cryptocurrencies that like you buy them and they offer rewards, and it's like, why wouldn't I just buy that cryptocurrency? Why do I gotta get rewards? Like there was a big Shiba Inu project during the bull run called Just Shib or Shibit or something like that. Same thing. It's like, why would I buy that? Just buy Shib. You know? They
give you SHIB rewards. Makes no sense.
He has a point. He made a valid point.
Unless it's like a good project that gives you like a product that's been around for a while. You know what I mean?
My favorite one is when they launch a token and they release staking on day one. It's like the market cap is 30K and you want me to stake my tokens.
Dude, this is Dale Earnhardt. Or is this this is Dale Earnhardt?
No way, dude.
Or is that junior or senior though?
Wait, that's Dale Earnhardt and
that looks like an older picture in car though.
Yeah, it could be junior. Yeah. I mean that could be senior, yeah.
This one looks newer.
Has number 3 on it too.
I know. Well, everybody's spamming the comments 3, so I went to 3. Everybody's saying 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Guys, everybody spam the comments with electricity bolts if you're happy to have Volted Rodney in the chat on this beautiful Wednesday morning.
When VoltiChange, baby. I want VoltiChange. Let's go. Give me a decentralized exchange, baby.
Well, look at this. I don't know if you saw Pablo schedule this stream 19 years ago. He's been waiting for this day, and it says, will Voltoshi speak again? And then Volt Inu coming to Faltron too. They said chill in October. Volt in November, right? And then they said, this is all you need to see. VoltiChange, all in the last 2 months of the year. So my spidey senses are tingling, and I do believe that we're going to see VoltiChange either this month or next month. I do believe that.
Dude, a Fed pivot or something like that, like positive talks about like not raising interest rates anymore, plus like any cryptocurrency like Volt launching like a utility like that is going to go absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's stupid.
It's perfect timing, man. It's perfect timing.
100%.
What's the latest with the meeting? Did Jerome Powell wreck us or make us bullish?
About an hour. So it's going to dump at like probably in an hour. Then it's going to pump again half an hour later. So buy some Bitcoin and Ethereum when it dumps.
Was there any bad news? Was there any bad news? The same old, same old.
It's coming in 1 hour.
Yes. Well, it could be bad news. I mean, it's going to be 75 basis points. So anything lower than that, it's going to be good. Anything higher than that would be catastrophic. And then maybe they're talking about like they're going to let us know like, okay, next month we might like start decreasing the amount we raise interest rates, which would be good for crypto because that means people will know when we'll have a Fed pivot soon. So when they start printing money, that's when crypto is going to moon, and all the products that are here are going to send.
You're right.
Yeah,
he's right.
Especially the ones that
the elections start soon too, don't they?
Like, yeah, you can't, dude. Don't you see it all over the ads? I'm getting like Katie Porter ads. This Democrat from California, dude. The ads are so bad. We should make some parody ones, but like the ads are so bad. They just attack these people. Like I saw one the other day. Like if you vote for Scott Thompson, you're voting to get abortion taken away from us in California. It's like, dude, like chill. Like it's just so brutal. Thank you, Richard Gisballin, for the donation, and Frank Q.
Richard, what's up, baby?
I love how this bear market has united our community. Volt Inu to the moon. Everybody's predicting 50 BPS, 50 basis points. I mean, I'm guessing we'll probably see that as well. So what do we expect?
Stay the same.
Stay the same?
Yeah, because I think it's going to stay at 75.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
I mean, that's
also Ian Heinich. Where are you at, brother? I started training 2 days ago. Let's do it for the Volt community. Kickboxing match. Me and Ian. Let's go, baby.
I actually talked to him.
Where you at?
I talked to him. He's on a boat right now because he's volted up. And he got in Volt early, so he's fishing on a boat right now. But he said that his cameraman is like he's had like 8 Muay Thai fights. He wants you to get in the ring with him first.
His cameraman, we're just sparring.
That's what I told him. I'm like, dude, it's like he's not concerned. He's obviously not concerned. He's like he's concerned because he's had people that are like, when they fight a UFC fighter, they try to go hard and take his head off. So
no, it's ridiculous.
I know, dude. I think we just need to get on a call.
I've been training for years.
Exactly, bro. That's what we got to tell him.
It's fun. Come on.
Yeah, dude. That's what you got to tell him. Can you address the Volt scam allegations? I mean, I haven't heard any. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that say it, but I'll yeah. I mean,
here.
Yeah, it's like this project's been around since December. If Volt was a scam, Voltoshi could have ran away with, I think, like what, $10 million when they migrated to another contract. Yep. It's like if it was a scam.
Let's hear what Rodney has to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, they've been around.
Rodney's pretty good in finding out what's a scam.
So here's the thing. Like a play to earn game, don't want to hear it. Staking, don't care about it. But if you're going to offer the ultimate utility, which even products like Hex are, right, with PulseX and stuff like that, which is a decentralized exchange, with no listing fee, because 𝗖𝗧𝗧, Shinja, these guys are doing the decentralized exchanges, but they're like charging 60 or 30K.
60K.
No cryptocurrency products are going to want to list on those decentralized exchanges for that much. Like, how can you do that? You know, but if you're like a Uniswap or a PancakeSwap, like Volt Inu wants to be, right? Yep. Where you don't have any listing fees. All you have to do is provide liquidity, and then you get charged through transactions, right? They get a percent of the taxes on the transactions, or a percentage of each swap. Well, then a lot of people are going to list on you. Well, if a lot of people list on a popular project like Volt Inu or VoltiChange, and they don't have to pay for any listing fees, and all I have to do is worry about swap fees, well, then a lot more people are going to want to list on there because it's cheaper. It's a good place to go to. So when you're thinking about competing with Uniswap or PancakeSwap, it's like, well, you can't be charging people these obscene amounts, because we know 𝗖𝗧𝗧, they just want to make some fucking money. Obscene amounts to get listed on your exchange, because these products don't have 60K or 30K. So that's why it could be better. And that's why I think that people say, well, what about Shib-Nobi? They made a swap. What about 𝗖𝗧𝗧? Yeah, but they're charging an obscene amount to get listed, and these products don't want to do that. You see, but maybe people will start choosing VoltiChange instead of these other ones to get listed on. So that's why that's the bull case. I don't care about the play to earn game. I don't care about staking or anything like that. To me, that was like the deciding factor, and that just came out like what 2-3 months ago, right? That VoltiChange talk. So to me, that was a bull case for Volt Inu.
Yeah, it's huge, and I'll be pushing it hard on my channel. I think we should all should like hashtag use VoltiChange is going to be something big when it comes out, and we have to actually use it and get people on there. But one of the reasons it's like for me, it's not a scam is like the length of time it's been here, and also it's like Voltoshi has literally spent probably upwards of $10 million on marketing. It's like 55 exchanges is not cheap. You know, he paid to get on Gate.io, which was probably around 250K. Like if it was a scam, he would have just kept that money. It's like scammers don't build a project for over a year and then pay tens of millions of dollars to get listed on exchanges and partnerships. And like, why is he doing the buses in all over the world? It's like that costs a lot of money. So I don't know. There's just a lot of reasons that it's not a scam. Does this mean it's going to go 1,000x like and live forever? No, it's crypto. Like Bitcoin's not promised, but is it a scam? I think I can confidently say it's not a scam.
Yeah. You can't say. And then, let's said shit in the past. Let's be clear. You know, I said some shit, but like, dude, they proved me wrong. You know, they're still here. It's been a year and they're still here. Like I went through my messages with Pablo, and I remember when we talked about the promotional video. It's from fucking like February. Yeah, I was like, God damn, that's a long time ago. You know. So
yeah. And that's the thing too. We were talking about that, like your content, like I think you've went through a little bit of a change, but I was telling the guys too, it's like you're like back in the past, like I used to watch your 𝗖𝗧𝗧 content and be like, oh shit. Like you were kind of like opening my eyes to things. Right. And a lot of people called you a fudder and fuck this guy. And like a lot of the stuff you made, right. Not all of it, but a lot of stuff you made about 𝗖𝗧𝗧 turned out to be pretty true.
Yeah, call me fucking Oracle, right? Fucking.
So that content's needed in the crypto space, you know, like it's needed, but I think that's what's cool too, is like you're open and changing your mind. Like you kind of started off fading Volt. And then
it's like, I don't get
Now the question is when is Volt gonna flip 𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧?
So so 𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧's market cap is bleeding out slowly.
I think it already did, dude.
No,
55, right? 55 million.
We're close.
It did before though. When Volt had a run up a few, it's 52 million for 𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧.
Oh,
and it's 51.3 million for Volt. So I mean, it's literally just
more content for you, Rodney.
Talk some shit, huh? Actually, that is a good video.
That's a good video.
𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧 people will watch it and Volt people will watch it. Yeah.
I mean, but it did like, so I remember right here, September 9th, it went up to a $75 million market cap. And if you look at 𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧, I think it was around September 9th, it was around right around a 60. So it did flip it for a little while. But I still hope both projects do well, you know, for everybody.
It's still fun to watch, you know. When shit flipped Doge, it was awesome. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah, that was nuts, man. Dude, how about like I didn't think that meme coins would be like the top ones would be here in the top like 10, like during the next bull run. But Elon Musk has so much fucking power, dude. So much power. That no one man should have all that power.
Kanye West? Is that a Kanye?
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you saw like Dogecoin's market cap is huge. For that thing to go up 100% in a week shows how much money is waiting to get into crypto right now.
Exactly.
Do we buy or no? Do we buy Doge or
not? Yeah, I want to wait. There's a fat green candle right now. Gotta wait.
It's too big, man. It's scary.
I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't mess
15
with
cents.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have got a 2x, man. You would have got a 2x if you bought the dip, you know.
I will wait until it dips some more, man. Probably wait till it dips around 10 cents.
Yeah, it was at 5 cents, dude.
If you guys didn't buy at 5 cents, you're late, bro.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
yeah.
wrecked.
Really.
I mean, dude, I remember hearing about Doge back when it was underneath 0.001.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, like, and then that's
Look
just
at that.
yeah. I think, but like the reason I didn't buy it, dude, it went so parabolic. And I remember right around this time was
Dude.
when Shiba Inu launched, like, or that's when I heard about Shiba Inu, and I was like, holy shit, like Shiba Inu might have some utility because Doge is going parabolic.
Yeah.
I luckily threw a nice bag into SHIB, and that was my first time actually, killing it in crypto, like turning a little bit of money into a lot. I was like, what the hell? And now that opportunity's out there everywhere, I think for a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space.
It's funny, after that first big run, you felt like you were like crypto god, you know what I
Dude,
mean? Like,
yeah.
You made so much. I do this shit all day, and then you get
Yeah.
wrecked in the next 100 projects.
Yep.
That's like life for like this thing we're in. That's life, dude. It's like one every 10 you might get a little luck on, right?
Yeah, I mean, dude, you just got like, dude, it's like, is it luck, dude? Pablo,
Yeah.
share the story about when you found Volt Inu. Like, he has receipts too, which is the best. He has a video out there where I think the market cap is literally like 100,000, 150,000.
100K.
Yeah, I bought it 150K. It was already it hit like 300, 400K at launch, and it dumped like every token. You know what I mean? And I saw it. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll throw an ETH at it." You know what I mean?
Crazy.
And back then, an ETH was like $4,000, which is
Yeah.
pretty wild. You know what I mean? Like the $4,000 in a dying token.
Yeah.
You know, and it all was because the way the name of the token, it was just Volt. You know, it sounded so brandable, like you could put it on anything. So I was like, this could be something. So fuck it, I'll throw an ETH at it. At that point, I didn't really have any conviction. I was just like, let's just make some money. You know what I mean? But over time, yeah, you start as a DJ. Everybody starts as a DJ. I don't care what you say. We all start like, I'm gonna give it a shot, see what it does. And then like over time, you start developing that conviction, and you're like, oh shit, maybe this could be something huge. And next thing you know, it's almost 11 months, and you're hanging out with Jake and Rodney. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, it's crazy. And I remember Volt when it was pumping, like, because it happens all the time during the bull run. Every community comes in your chat, they spam, but Volt was donating a shit ton. I remember that. So Volt donated the most to my channel at everybody. And then it just kept pumping and going and going. So you never saw like take a break. It did cool off a little bit, but then it had that crazy parabolic run. And it was like, you wish you would have got in. You're like, I made a promotional video on it and I didn't even get in.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, that's how I found Volt too. They came in, I had like 200 people in a stream. It went to like 500 people in a stream. $100 donation, $100 donation. I was like, what the hell? I literally stopped my AMA with this token to pull it up. It's around like a 5 million market cap, and I was like, all right, I'm in. Since then, I've just been making consistent content.
He literally turned off the camera and bought Volt, and then turned it back on.
Damn.
Yeah, I bought him live. I was like, because dude, you know how powerful communities are. It's like communities, and dude, we see it with 𝗪𝗓𝗏. Like 𝗪𝗓𝗏 literally just tweeted this out. Yeah, not too long ago. He tweeted this out. I'm just chilling on the sidelines, waiting patiently for that next project. We can chill to the hundreds of millions in billions of market cap. If you come across that one special project, let me know, and I'll ape in. And you can see where was his most recent tweet.
Dude, 𝗪𝗓𝗏 needs to just do it, man. Like he just needs to do it with us and help us take this to billions. It's that simple, you know?
Damn, he tweets a lot. But he did tweet again, essentially just saying, damn, the Volt community is strong. I think it's time I get volted. But I think eventually, man, like Rodney, like what's been your experience? Right here, so maybe it's time to get volted. But what's been your experience, man? Like with the Volt army? Yeah, with the Volt community.
It's the most supportive community. First of all, no one talks shit. They're like, you little flip flopper. No one was talking crap. Although I got some shit from my community. Is like, didn't really like the Volt thing too much, but they'll be fine. You know, my community is the best. But dude, the most engagement, like the most like consistent, like they're crazy, they're diehard, crazy as hell, man. They're getting those thunderbolts everywhere.
Here's my speculation too. Like, let's talk about like the projects that launched in maybe May or June of last year.
Where you at?
All of these tokens, they went parabolic, right?
Yep.
And then the price also went just as fast down. So a lot of the holders are not necessarily happy. There's so much sell pressure for those tokens, whether you see it or not. Like as soon as they get back to a certain range, people are down 95%. They're going to take their money back, right? For Volt, it launched in January of this year. So everybody's just kind of been rising this raise. Yes, it went to $250 million market cap in February and dropped back down. But there's not that much sell pressure. Like people are still holding here, trying to get that financial freedom. Whereas those tokens that launched in May and June of last year, they're just trying to get their money back. They're like, hey, what's like, and we've all been there when you're down incredibly on your investment. You're like, hey, if it hits $1,200, I'm just pulling all my money, right? So there's less sell pressure here. People are excited for the future of Volt, whereas other tokens are like, hey, I just need to get my money back.
You know, it was really crazy to watch. Like when all these Vitalik tokens came out, right? All these tokens, right? When they all came out, all these other projects were being left, right? They were all running to these projects. And Volt literally just sat at the same price for like a week. Like it didn't even move. That was just there like the whole time. But you see a lot of the Volt community were jumping on these projects, but they weren't selling their Volt. And everybody else was selling whatever the hell they were holding to jump on these projects. So it's just funny to watch how everything plays out, man.
This is a perfect example right here. Ready?
Yeah.
Look at the engagement.
Crazy.
128 comments, 227 retweets, 369 likes. And let's just go to another one. Like this is no shade on Faltron. Like this is just comparing the two.
Yeah.
This is a normal tweet. 8 comments, 45 likes, and then you go up here. Maybe it's time to get volted. 227 retweets.
Crazy.
128 comments.
It's insane.
And Volt's active. I was looking at Doge on Mars. Doge on Mars is the popular crypto to talk about, and it pumps with Dogecoin. But it's like they're not even active. Like literally, Volt Inu is tweeting like 5 or 10 times a day, which you need to do right now. Like you have to keep people engaged.
And they've been doing it since February.
Yeah.
And they've been having updates. That's why it's been so fun to cover it, because it's like I used to just log on every morning and it's like, up, new exchange here, up, new partnership here, up, Gilbert Burns, up, Derek Brunson. Should we do it?
This is a question, right? This is a question right here.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that Voltoshi has created the recipe or the ingredients on how a crypto is able to be successful in the bear market?
Meme coins, 100%.
Yeah.
Look at when I didn't really realize how important crypto exchanges are, because they're kind of gimmicky to a lot of cryptocurrency products launching out of the gate, which they can be. But the thing is, like, there's always volume. And then here's the thing: when the market starts to run, when FOMO starts to kick in, you have so many different places to buy Volt now. It's like it's everywhere. It's like everywhere except the big
places,
major exchanges. You know, like the Coinbases.
Well, there might be something coming. There might be, like, I don't know what it is, but dude, I keep removing the tweets, but anyways, they tweeted out to Faltron that same message. They said tier 1s, and then Pablo and Power both were hinting at some big tier 1s coming in November. So I don't know what it's going to be, but both these gentlemen have been hinting at it.
It would have to be a KuCoin, or it'd have to be a crypto.com or something like that, because Binance and Coinbase are like sticklers when it comes to tokenomics.
MEXC is Volt on MEXC yet?
I gotta take a piss. I'll be back.
Take one too.
I don't know.
Is Volt on MEXC? That's a tier 1 as can be. Like I didn't realize how big MEXC was.
Well, all I can tell you is, how Voltoshi made a 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 preview video. Remember that? The 𝗖𝗢𝗡 preview video? Well, let's just say he has made some other videos.
What video did he make with Gate? I was in Israel. What did he make?
The promo video.
He made a promo video to announce that we're getting listed on Gate.
Promo video, yeah.
Marketing promo video. Yeah, man.
I remember I woke up in Israel and I saw that we got volted, or Gate got volted. I was like, holy shit.
Okay, so first of all, this is how it works with Coinbase, right? And this is just me, gaining a lot of knowledge behind the scenes with Voltoshi. You have to have a backer. You have to have a investor that has at least $10 million in their account, taxation, all of those good things for you to be able to get listed on a Coinbase or the other.
It's called a backer. It's called a backer. Yeah. So you can't just list on Coinbase. You can't just pay to get listed on Coinbase.
No.
Coinbase, you got to have a backer. A backer is somebody that has $10+ billion in a bank account saying that whatever happens to Volt, I support it. I will buy the floor. I will buy the dips. I'll keep pumping it. You know what I mean? That's what a backer is. Now Binance doesn't need a backer. You just got to have the volume and the numbers.
Yeah, 200K holders.
Yep, and certain amount of volume.
They do hold things to a higher standard because like 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘 had the volume and everything for a while, but I think they do. I think what's different now is that they're starting to look at like the team a little more and like more like reputation because like for example there was an incident recently like in the last 6 months where Uniswap had some sort of issue on Binance. Binance needed to contact Uniswap, but they couldn't get a hold of the devs because being KYCing was in the day, you know, with some of these big exchanges. Now it's such a big deal with like public perception that if one of these projects like do something shady, it looks bad on the exchange. So I think they're really worried about reputation now too. Whereas like Hotbit or those little the shitcoin ones,
really almost screwed up when they attacked Binance.
Yeah.
They attacked
they
screwed up when they did that.
You don't challenge the king.
First of all,
dummies.
Right? So first of all, you're a massive project, right? Doing the bull run. I mean, you had at least close to 200-something K holders, right? Allegedly, of course. And like Russ came out with some crazy comment saying that they don't need Binance.
He said we're gonna take all their customers.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Can't.
Yeah, it's just, I remember those days though. It's like you almost felt like it was probably possible. Like it was like pumping to a $5, $6, $7 billion market cap.
Oh, God.
But man, it's like I feel like you know, whether you believe in the universe or God, it's like I don't know. I feel like you get rewarded when you're humble, and that obviously was not a humble comment. You know.
Now one thing.
Play the game.
One thing that you guys must understand.
Play the game.
One thing that you must understand about Volt is Bittrex. Okay. Now let me tell you something about Bittrex. Shiba Inu just got listed on Bittrex like 3 months ago, just barely. Okay. Bittrex is very, very all about themselves. They're not out blasting meme coins. They're not talking about nothing. And Bittrex, it was a gateway for us to reach out to the top tier exchanges. Okay. Bittrex was a portal because they're so well connected. They're so old school. You get what I'm saying? So, Bittrex has a lot to do with what's to come for us. So big respects for Bittrex.
Fuck.
I mean, these are three big exchanges: Gate.io, Bittrex, and MEXC are. I mean, I know that Gate and MEXC are both tier ones in the top 10. I don't know exactly where Bittrex falls, but you know, it's already listed on some incredible exchanges. So what's to come then? I mean, you mentioned there could be a tier one coming. You know, obviously I don't see Binance, I don't see Coinbase, I don't see Crypto.com, I don't see
Spill the damn news.
Pablo.
Man.
Live, baby.
You still got options, you know. There's a lot of options still out there. You know what I mean?
What if Richards is Hennock? Sorry, he always trolls Hennock so hard.
Well, think about it, man. You still got like Rodney said, you still have Crypto.com, you still have KuCoin, Huobi. Yeah. I mean, there's so many, bro. Like FTX, OKX. I mean, we can go on forever. There's still a lot, you know. So Polynex. I mean, a lot of great exchanges to come.
I feel like a KuCoin. I don't know why. I feel like a KuCoin is
what makes you think a KuCoin, Jake?
Just intuition. Intuition. 69.99 from King Ozzy, one of the top holders of Volt. He said Volted. BOMBS bombs incoming, going all in. You're already all in. Ozzy's already one of the top holders. Shout out to King Ozzy. We love you, brother. And from India, or you speak Indian. No, what is it? Fuck, we're at Punjabi. Shout out to King Ozzy. We were chatting about you earlier on the stream. Thank you so much.
What's crazy about Ozzy, man? Everybody's always telling him that, you know, he got in so early and has all this money. And dude, Ozzy's buying like $3,000 every day. Every day. You know what I mean?
What a legend.
Every day, bro. He buys like $3,000 every day. At whatever price it is, he buys $3,000 every day. Every day, bro.
Damn, that's probably
how rich is Ozzy?
That's the way to do it, baby. Get it, Ozzy. Damn.
Crypto Vote Girl said, Jake, are you nervous? Nope. Do we know? Have we KYC'd her? Has she KYC'd?
Yeah, she's actually been on my show. Yeah, she's KYC'd.
Yeah.
Wait, like with the video and everything?
Yeah, with the video and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have a bold girls night so she can come on and you guys can check it out.
Everybody in the chat, calm down, relax.
Can I bring her on my show?
You can bring her on your show.
Yeah, she needs to join me.
We are going to Miami at the end of the month, you know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, shout out to Crypto Vote Girl.
KuCoin, Jake, and Rodney.
I just do. It's just like, you
Got
guys have
feeling.
all been there when there's like that intuition feeling. Like and I don't think it's Binance. They're so big right now. I don't think it's Coinbase, FTX. Fuck Sam Bankman-Fried. Fuck you, you devil. Fuck you. If you haven't seen the
nerd
BitBoy
with
crypto.
glasses, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the BitBoy crypto, that's what he did.
Let's mention, hey, Jake. Let's mention the FTX.
Like this is next.
FTX and OKX was the New York event, a Chainlink event.
So you're dropping little breadcrumbs for us to pick up, or are you trying to steer us in the wrong direction, Pablo? Because I just have a feeling it's KuCoin. Like I feel like KuCoin is a good next step. They list legit tokens. They listed CultDAO. They listed VEmpire. They list legit tokens. I just feel like KuCoin is I don't know. I have a gut feeling. I have a gate feeling. Huobi could be nice. And that's really all I see. I mean, OKX would be good. I have a feeling. I could be wrong. Where's Crypto.com, dude? Has it fallen out of the top 20?
Oh yeah,
Crypto.com has fallen a lot. Yeah,
it's no
Holy
longer,
shit.
according to your average investor, is no longer a tier one.
Bro, it's not even the top 50.
You can't look at. See, this is the problem. You can't.
it's there.
You can't look at that. You because that's like based off of freaking derivatives. You can't look at that, man. What you have to look at, you have to take your ass to Twitter.
Exchange score. Do exchange score. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's oh yeah.
Yeah, but you can't look at that. You can't look at that, man.
I mean, look at BitTrue is at a higher place, right? And BitTrue just doesn't have the average volume like crypto.
Let's also keep in mind that CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance, and maybe they're not happy with Crypto.com. So
I don't think it's conspiracy. Like you think CZ's like that?
45 is pretty low.
They're mad at him.
They've been getting roasted a lot.
Top 10 exchange, man. Let's stop it.
Well, yeah, it has to be exchange score. Is that volume or exchange score? What are you looking at the top here?
The exchange score.
That's the.
No, it's ranked by exchange score. That's how they. So CoinMarketCap ranks and scores exchanges based on the following: web traffic factor,
that's not legit,
average liquidity, volume, as well as the confidence that the volume reported by an exchange is legitimate. That's open for some funny business, right?
Exactly.
As well as the confidence. Whose confidence? Who's the one that's grading the confidence here?
Right now, okay.
LeBron James.
I'm going to say it right now.
LeBron James.
Right now, if Volt listed on Crypto.com, 2 zeros will drop off. 2 zeros will drop off.
Yeah, I like
it would send. It would send. 100%.
Come on.
If they listed Doge on Mars, did you know Crypto.com listed Doge on Mars?
They did.
I didn't know that.
Last year.
And it pumped like crazy, bro.
Like nuts.
Bull market.
Look, we might have a Crypto.com listing. It would be big. Crypto.com has a great name.
Pablo said it, right? Pablo said Crypto.com. Is everybody
Pablo just said it, guys. Everybody tweet it out. Pablo just said Crypto.com is confirmed for tomorrow.
He said Binance.
Binance.
Oh, man. Where's Enoch?
Ask the chat.
Somebody will edit that and say, look, Pablo said Crypto.com is coming. See right there.
Ask the chat. Chat, who do you think the listing is going to be? Who do you think the listing is going to be? And yeah, I think that right there, though, like I do think that there is some funny business putting Crypto.com is not like, let's just name the other ones that it's below. It's not below that because it's not below Big One. You've never heard of Big One. You've never heard of 𝗖𝗢. We've all heard of Whitebit. We've heard of BitTrue. We've heard of Hotcoin.
Do volume.
You've never heard of Corbit.
Yeah, okay, now go up. They got to be up there, right?
Okay, so this is how it should go. All right,
they just had a bad day, I guess.
Damn, yeah. Damn, where are they at?
No, they're down here, 161 million.
Go back to the top. Go back to the top exchanges.
Jesus,
this is the order that it should be in. All right, Binance number 1, Coinbase number 2. That's the proper. Kraken should be number 3.
No.
FTX number 4. Crypto.com number 5. KuCoin probably number 6, number 7, give or take. And you have to have Gemini up there because Gemini is where all the institutional investors are at. Because as we know, they have a max of $50 million you can stake on Gemini. A max of $50 million that you can stake in Gemini. So they're going to be in the top 10. Gate probably like a top 11. I'll put the Gate a top 11. You have to have Bitfinex in there. So Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, FTX, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Bitfinex, Gemini, and a OKX.
And I want to hear everybody's top 5 here, but it is kind of funny that like this is owned by Binance and they have a 9.9. And like it might be a great exchange, but it's like, is it 9.9? Like, why? You know, it's like they literally gave him a perfect rating. So look, it's a great exchange. Binance is number one, but like that's how you know there's corruption. Rodney, what's your top five exchanges?
Well, I like Coinbase one because just Coinbase in general. Coinbase is number one because
you're right. Hey, Rodney, you're right because Coinbase was the first exchange, the very, very first top dog. 2011.
Doesn't mean they're the best though.
I think they're the best. I think they're the best because it's like, you ever use like your grandma's phone where it's just like numbers and shit, like a dumb phone? That's why I like Coinbase, because it's like when I open up Binance or Kraken or KuCoin, it's like the fucking Matrix sometimes. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to buy crypto. So Coinbase is the perfect one for mass adoption. They're the second most trusted one, the biggest one in the United States. I think the story of the founders is pretty cool. You know, they just wanted to create a cryptocurrency exchange. I like Binance US number two, but it's kind of iffy on some places they can regulate in the United States. Coinbase is a little choosier on who they list. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried looks like he's about to go to a Yu-Gi-Oh card tournament at any time. But one of the richest men in the world. I like him. I like his story.
He's the devil.
He's a devil. Yeah. And then I like Crypto.com. I think that what they're doing with doing these celebrity partnerships, I think is important. So,
Ronnie, speak to this real quick from Arlene, and then we'll talk to Pablo. But speak to the fees on Coinbase and how you could possibly
stop
get away
being
from them.
cheap. Pay $30 a month for their service. It is the best thing. I do, because you know how it is, the cash out or swap.
It doesn't have high fees though. What are they talking about?
No, but you can get around it with Coinbase One, is what we're trying to say. It's $30 a month, and you get zero trading fees here.
It's the shit. It is.
Oh
the
my
shit.
God.
It's
$30 bucks.
No, that's cheap.
That's nothing.
About that.
Jesus, I didn't even know about that.
It's
$1 million.
You have it.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insurance.
I've been stuck in DeFi so much that I forgot about exchanges. You know what I mean?
I think it's up to $15,000. So all of your buys and all of your sales, all you do is you pay $30 a month and you get $15,000 waived on your transaction fees. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, if you're buying a cryptocurrency like in DeFi, like Pablo's probably, and I like to do that too, right? Just buy it on Coinbase and send that shit to your wallet. It's free, you know?
Yeah, that's what I do too. Pablo, your top five, please, sir.
I would say Coinbase, obviously, my number one. I love Coinbase. Crypto.com is my number two. You know, everybody knows Crypto.com set me free, so I love it forever.
Yay!
You know what I mean? Forever. And after that, I would say KuCoin would be my number three. I love their trading platform. I think KuCoin has the best trading platform for day traders.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I hear.
And then FTX and OKX would be my top five.
Nice. I like that. I'm going to go Binance number one, just because, you look at CZ Binance and what they're doing during the bear market, or during the markets. Like they've done the impossible in 5 years. And I think he's
what Coinbase has done. Coinbase,
I know, but let me tell you why Coinbase dropped to number two. Let me tell you why they dropped to number two. Because they were spineless in the XRP case. When XRP needed them the most, what do? They delisted them and ran away. But now it looks like they're going to win their case against the SEC, and Coinbase comes out to support XRP. CZ Binance has supported XRP from the start.
In this game, you got to be spineless. You got to protect yourself.
CZ Binance has supported XRP from the start. CZ Binance is a true leader. Brian Armstrong, good guy, but it's like they should have showed support to XRP when they needed them most, not just when in the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, when it looks like they're going to win. Number three is KuCoin for me. I do use it quite a bit. It's a good platform. Gate.io is massive. And then number 5 and 6, I'm going to go with a tie-up between OKX, which is massive, and Crypto.com.
Okay, cool.
Ronnie, this $6 Euro donation is for you, because I know you love Luna. 29% of Lunatic's token supply is staked. Let's go, Rodney. So I'm going to send you $6 because this is sent to you.
Scam. Terra Luna is literally like worse than a lot of shitcoin project. Yeah, it's listed in a lot of places, but the team abandoned it. The team abandoned Terra Luna. Look at, maybe I'm fudding, okay, but look, if you take a step back,
I agree. No confidence.
Take the metaphorical Luna Classic balls out of your hand. This is what you see. You see a project that was ditched by Do Kwon, who made it for an algorithmic stablecoin that doesn't exist anymore. And that's the only reason why it was created and it was so popular, because of Terra UST, right? It's abandoned. Now you have a bunch of random developers that took over the project, which maybe they're doing something noble. Maybe they want to revive this project and take it back to where it was.
Do you trust them?
They want money. I don't know. Do you? It's like, do you trust this team? They're making money, which they should if they're developers. But it's like, to me, it's just all about it's a hot thing to talk about right now. People are going to talk about it until it's not fun to talk about anymore. And then motherfuckers are going to be talking about fucking whatever is going to be in 6 months, which is how YouTube is.
Zakaria, Lunatic token is not Terra Luna. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's for Terra Luna. It's made because it's Luna ticks. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I thought it was the same thing, but
it's just a branch off. It's
that's
just a community that basically separated from Luna Classic.
Pablo, what do you think about up there? Pablo, you thinking about Volt? Says space.
I'm just thinking, like, look, man.
Pablo thinking about Volt. Just daydreaming.
There's so many people that got burned already in Luna.
Yeah,
so many, and they're waiting for an extra liquidity. That's all they're doing.
I agree.
Think about this: you had 50K, let's say, and now you have like $1,000. Of course, as soon as that thing pumps to 10K, you're out, man. You're getting the fuck out. Yeah. So there's so many people looking for extra liquidity. So to me, it's even more high risk in some of these new launches, honestly.
Absolutely, guys. And that's going to be the show. But we need one thing before we wrap this up, guys. I just put the link here to Crypto Journey's YouTube channel. Copy this. Guys, let's go get him to 22,000 subscribers today.
How many do I have? I have
21.9. Let's get him to 22,000 or even more, 22.1.
Right,
if you haven't followed Rodney yet, he's making good Volt content. I stream with him once a week on his channel. He streams with me once a week on my channel. So take that code, copy it, and go show some love to Rodney, who is making a lot of good Volt content here. And Rodney, you stream every morning at what time is it? 8 a.m. PST?
8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. Unless I'm partying with Jake, then it's just Monday through Friday. We don't do Saturdays.
Yeah, we don't do Saturday. We've been hanging out. We need to get all the boys together. Pablo,
let's go Miami. Let's go. Get your asses out there end of the month. Let's go, baby.
We will be at the end of the month, guys. I don't know what you guys are doing, but there's a huge crypto conference in Miami, DecentralCon.
Yeah, come on.
So if you guys want to come, me and Rodney will already be there.
We'll see. Yes, DecentralCon.
DecentralCon. I'll send you links. And also, we all forgot to mention this. Our favorite exchange is actually VoltiChange, not any of the 5 that we mentioned. So we'll mention that last time. But what a show, guys. Rodney came in, Volted Rodney came in, Power and Pablo. As always, we appreciate you to the entire Volt Army. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Make sure to smash that like button on your way out every Wednesday, 9 a.m. PST, Volted Wednesdays. And we'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST with B-Roots and the Crypto Kings. And I'm going to wreck him, guys. So make sure to come join us at 9 a.m. PST. We'll see you all. Until then, stay tuned. Pablo's stream is in 2 days. Big news coming on Friday. Peace, everybody.
All right, peace.